In this video, I'm going to try to predict when the bottom of the bear market for HEX is going to be, and maybe the bear market for crypto in general, right? That's the question that's on my mind and probably everybody else's mind too. How much longer do we have to go? How much more pain? When can we start going up again? Bear market's not fun. I get it. So I'm going to look into some data, some very simple calculations of what happened in the past to try to predict the future, right? Past performance obviously doesn't indicate future performance, but although history doesn't repeat itself, it often does rhyme, okay? So we're going to be pulling some numbers out of our butt here. We're going to be looking into our crystal ball. We're going to be reading the tea leaves and the chicken bones and see where everything falls, looking up to the constellations above to try to time the exact bottom of the bear market. And guys, it's a prediction, okay? I'm just some guy on YouTube, so this is obviously going to be incorrect at the end of the day. This prediction is going to be wrong, but it's fun, okay? It's fun and it gives us a little bit of hope, a little bit of something to do in the bear market, am I right? Now we're going to go up based off of what Bitcoin did in its previous cycles. All right. Check out the first cycle. We can see from the top to the bottom, that's kind of what I'm interested in right now. How far do we have to go from the top to the bottom for each individual cycle? The first one was 163 days in Bitcoin, right? The second one was 410 days. This is the lifetime Bitcoin chart. So 410 days, 163 days. And then the 2017 bear market bubble was 363 days right here. So we've got the 2011 bubble, the 2013-14 bubble, and the 2017 bubble. And right now we're in the bubble of 2022. So let's take a real quick average of all these three. So let's add them together, divided by 3. And we've got the average length of a bear market in each cycle in Bitcoin is 312 days. 312. Pretty cool number. And now if you will follow me back over to the HEX chart, we can see that HEX topped on September 18th, 2021. Okay. And that was 263 days ago from today. Okay. Almost a year, getting up to that 312 mark, right? 312. Now, the thing that's kind of arbitrary is where you want to start measuring this current Bitcoin top from. Some people are going to choose the 65K top, and some people are going to choose the 69K top. It was a weird scenario where we almost had a double top, which usually doesn't happen, right? That's why everybody was expecting this blow off top here, because that's what always happens in crypto. It didn't happen. We got rejected. We were only at 69K for a day. So it was kind of a fluke, right? And then we started dumping from there. But if we start from the 65K peak and measure that, we're already 420 days away from that peak today. So over a year, guys, over a year. See what I mean? 420 days. So let's assume that, you know, we're well overdue for a bull market if we're measuring that as the peak. But if we take the 69K, then we're actually only about half that time. We're only 210 days from the 69K peak. Now, lucky for us, this is a lot closer to 312 than farther, right? So we're probably over halfway done at least. But stick around because I'm going to show you a really weird coincidence about how these numbers line up. And I discovered something very coincidental, synchronistic, serendipitous. Look, if you want to read into some deeper meaning, that's fine. Maybe our friend Waters Above, the numerology guy, he might have a field day with this. He might love this because maybe there's something here. But it's really cool what I'm about to show you guys. So if we're 210 days from the Bitcoin top and the average bear market cycle is 312 days, well, 312 minus 210 is 102. Now, if we have 102 more days to go, that puts us at, again, September 19th, 2022, as the bottom of Bitcoin's bear market. Now, what does that line up with? Well, oddly enough, that's exactly 1 year from the HEX top, you know, September 19th, 2021. So taking the average length of time of a Bitcoin bear market from the 69K peak to the theoretical projected low would actually be the exact date, exactly 1 year from HEX's top on September 18th or 19th, 2021. And let's say we take that same 312 days and we apply it to the peak of HEX, right? So depending on where you want to measure the top of the bear market, if you're looking at the reference frame of Bitcoin or HEX, let's say we care about HEX because, quite frankly, that's what I care about. We'll take 312 days from the top of HEX, and that puts us at July 28th, 2022, which is really only 47 days away. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we bounced back and started the bull market in just a month and a half? Now, it's probably not going to look like an epic, you know, straight shooting up to the moon from there, right? But what the bottom of the bear market means is that we just stop dropping, right? We stop making new lower lows, and maybe we stay stagnant for 6 more months. Maybe price action is pretty uneventful, but at least the bleeding has stopped. At least the platelets have coagulated the blood, and, you know, the bleeding has stopped, and the pain is no more. So guys, the cool synchronicity here is this. 312 days from the 69K Bitcoin top would put us at September 18th or 19th of 2022 as the bottom of the HEX bear market. That would be exactly 365 days from the previous HEX top at September 18th, 19th, 2021. And if we decide to instead measure from the top, from 312 days at the top of HEX, that gives us only 47 days left in the current bear market. And so then if we're taking a range of any possible bottom, the range of the possible bottoms could be anywhere from, again, that July 28th mark to that September 18th mark. So we've got about 55 days of uncertainty here. So basically what I'm saying, guys, it's going to be a rocky summer. Might be a pretty bad summer for prices all around in the macro, with inflation, all these geopolitical things going on. The macro environment cannot be ignored here. I think we're in for another 3 more months of pain. But around September time, things could be looking up. Things could be a little more optimistic, and we could be passing up the capitulation phase, the despondency phase, and getting back into more of a hope and optimism and repeating the cycle all over again. So welcome to your first crypto bear market, guys. Welcome to your first crypto bear market. I do wonder what, the gematria numerology guy would have to say about this. I mean, I think strangely enough, that was in line with his prediction, although he uses different technical analysis moves, and I'm just using simple averages and what happened in the past based off date ranges and time ranges, okay? And I also hear a lot of other people talking about, this expected kind of bottom in September. Now, if all these predictions are lining up near September, what does that tell you? It means it probably won't come true, right? The more people are trying to focus and believe on one thing, the more less likely it is to happen. It's a self-defeating prophecy sometimes. Or is it a self-fulfilling prophecy? I don't know. You be the judge, but that's my prediction for the video, guys. You heard it here. The bottom of the HEX bear, and hopefully the Bitcoin crypto bear in general, is mid-September, September 18th, 19th, 2022. And that prediction will obviously be wrong, because that's what it is, guys. I don't have a crystal ball, but that's what I'm hoping for, and that's why I think the way I do. Hey guys, if you like the channel, make sure to buy some merchandise in the description below. You can support the channel. We've got tiers of Hex Haters mugs, and we've got Not Financial Advice hats. It's great. It's awesome. And I hope that even though everything is crumbling around you guys, and markets are failing left and right, no crypto is safe, it's basically the dudes that are down 85% laughing at the dudes down 90%, who are laughing at the dudes down 95%. We're all down bad, okay? Don't worry, the cycle's going to repeat itself. Just try to enjoy your summer. Guys, go outside. The weather is beautiful. Take a break from social media. Try to enjoy your summer, dollar cost average at these dips, and spend some time away doing what you love, being productive, friends and family, whatever it may be. That's how I'm going to be handling this bear market. I'm going to be making more content because I like doing that. I'm going to be helping out the community, and we're going to be building a stronger community so that HEX is set to bounce back even harder when the next bull market comes. So until then, just sit back, enjoy your life, get outside, enjoy the weather, and have a great weekend, everybody.